Good morning, all. I'm Ejiro Linda Etemike, and I have 18 years experience in tutoring biology. And I'm going to talk about the three mistakes students make when they fail biology. Three mistakes children make when they fail biology. Um, Failing biology usually comes down to how you are studying it, how smart you are, and how what people do to actually get 100%. So I'll start by talking about memorizing words instead of learning. A lot of students do this. A lot of students are guilty of this. They feel that okay, I need to cram. I need to learn this. I need to study for to pass my exam. But it's not really the case. You need to know. You need to understand the processes. Biology has a vocab list. They have a vocabulary list. Those terminologies are important in answering questions in biology. You don't have to cram mitochondria equal to powerhouse without knowing why it makes ATP, how cellular respiration works, what happens, if it breaks. You will bomb any question that isn't a direct definition. So if you don't get a direct question, you'll not be able to answer it because you have crammed. So if you learn it, if you understand the reason why it's like this, the reason why the answer is like this, you'll be able to uh understand any indirect question. So you need to draw it out. You need to follow flow charts for metabolic pathways. You need to look at the cell cycles. You need to look at the feedback loops. These are ways you need to go to the roots, of biology. You need to understand it basically to be able to answer any question. Cramming will throw you off balance if you meet an indirect question. So memorizing words instead of learning processes is a no-no. Is a no-no. Don't memorize words. Don't memorize sentences. Don't memorize definition. Don't memorize it. Understand it. Know it. You can even use your English, your own, your own English to explain other line that than memorizing. Memorizing, you will not know biology. Instead, you fall into trouble when you are writing an external exam. So the second mistake student make is skipping the diagrams. As a biology learner, as a biology student, diagrams, you can't dodge it. You can't dodge it. One thing about biology, even if you don't have much to write, even if you don't have much to say, and you draw the diagram, oh God, you have gotten 100% of the mark. You have gotten 100% of the mark. There's no two way about it. If you draw the diagram, you label it very well, you title it, oh my goodness, quote me, try it, my student, try it, and then you see what I'm talking about. So when you draw, it's not all about actually drawing the diagram. You should be able to draw the diagram, label it properly, and title it, because children who go for external exams like WAEC, NECO, JAM and all, when you draw, the labeling has to be in a well arranged part. It doesn't have to be scattered. It has to be straight. You need to be actually be the diagram has to focus on that particular organelle. Okay, are you talking about this organelle? Touch it with the line and draw it straight down and then label. Children make mistake of just okay, I just let me just close to it. No, when you do it close to it, the examiner will not know what you are talking about. It will be as if you are having a guesswork. You are guessing. So what you do, you need to go close, touch the diagram, draw. If possible, make it to one side. But that doesn't mean that two-sided labelings are not appropriate. Two-sided labelings are also appropriate, but you need to try to see if you can take it to one side, and do not overlap. Do not try to overlap the diagram. Do not overlap the labeling. If you overlap the labeling, you will already be disqualified. You won't have the complete mark. So focus on your diagram. Make sure you draw diagrams. If you are trying to explain, describe anything, make sure it comes with a diagram. If you add a diagram when explaining, you are at an edge. you have an edge over your counterpart. In fact, there's no way the examiner will not give you 100%. Now, the third mistake children make when they fail biology is studying in chunks. Studying in chunks that are too big and too late. You want to study everything at once. Biology is wide. Biology is very wide. So to help yourself, you need to study it, step by step, understand how it follows, because it follows each other one step at a time. So students should not study all at once. You need to study step one, understand it, then you go to the step two, you understand it, then you go to the step three, you understand it. And don't study late. Don't wait until you have exam is 2 days time, then you want to study all at once. Then you now find yourself cramming. Okay, you know try to study. How do you fix this particular problem? Study daily, at least 30 to 45 minutes section. Avoid cramming. you know Avoid cramming. Close your book after reading. Close your book. Try to recall what you have read. you know Try to draw diagrams, and try also to avoid memorizing. Instead, study it. I hope this will help a lot of biology students to do well. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to talk about any particular topic. I'll be glad to help. Thank you.